Hey guys, Snake here, and you can see behind me we have the picture stage set up. We just got done taking a bunch of pictures, so now it's time to make a what sold video over the last day or so, and we're also going to do some unboxing today. We're going to unbox our order from RVA Flips. We ordered a Funko Pop from them, so I can't wait to do that. And then also, if you guys have been following the channel for a little bit, you may have seen some videos where I'm doing testing and cleaning and stuff like that on some electronics. I'm using a camera, which I am still learning how to use. I'm going to bring it over real quick. It's on this tripod here. This is a Canon EOS 80D. Now I splurged on that bad boy. Obviously, that thing was expensive, and I'm slowly learning how to use it. But anyway, one of the things that I noticed was that I have a lighting problem with it, kind of like what I have right now. Kind of like a little, I think it's because I have so much light behind me. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. That'll help. So I have a lighting problem with it, and so I did a little bit of research, and I spent maybe about $60 on like this little bracket and this little like LED light kit for it. So we're going to open that up and show you what we got, and hopefully that'll help with the lighting issue. So without further ado, all right, so this first item is actually a Caribbean silk shirt, or it's actually a silk blend. Let's see, it's looks like it's 63% silk, 30% cotton, 7% rayon, and we probably picked this up for less than $5, and we sold it for $26.49. This is kind of like a Tommy Bahama, and we do pick these up on occasion depending on what size it is. So this is a 2X, so that's most likely why we were able to get a little bit more than most others for this particular type of shirt. All right, next one is an Under Armour Run. It's a sleeveless heat gear. It's actually a pretty nice shirt. And again, this one had this, see if I can kind of, right there, had this little issue right there. So we made sure that we were very clear about it in the picture. So, but anyway, sold for $18.99, free ship. And obviously that one sold free ship as well. I forgot if I mentioned that or not. And this was just large. So here's another market, super saturated, and we still do fairly well with some Under Armour, but we're also very, very selective as far as what type of Under Armours we pick up, which, if you follow the channel, you're probably already aware of. All right, here's a Lily Pulitzer. We actually sat on this for a little bit, probably about 6 months to a year, but we knew eventually it would pop off. It's a medium. It's a nice little like sundress looking thing, and yep, sleeveless, size medium. Sold for $24.99, free ship. And all these clothing items are obviously under a pound, which is why they're free shipping. They're actually probably under about 8 ounces, most of them as well. This one might have been a little bit more, maybe a couple ounces more, but not much. So yeah, that sold. All right, here is a 3.5 pound bulk Lego block set here. You know, it's this particular item intrigues me, or not, sorry, wrong word, confuses me, because I'm very very competitive in this price. We we've been having problems selling these, and we're some of the lower, or even one of the lowest priced for 3.5 pounds of random Lego blocks, and they're just not popping off for us. So these random boxes have become a long tail item for us. They'll pop off, they'll sell, but it's taking a while. This sold and actually shipped out to, oh man, where did this ship out to? This shipped to, somewhere overseas. Japan. No, it wasn't Japan. Armenia, I believe. So the shipping was pretty high. Anyway, so yep, that finally sold. And here we go. Here's what we're talking about. Here's a 2XB. You guys probably saw us pick this up in one of our Goodwill videos. This is a 2XB, and it sold for $32.99, free ship. And this one was probably about 12 to 14 ounces. Still under a pound, but a little heavier. Obviously a lot more material because it's a big and tall size. But as you can see here, we paid $5 for this shirt. Sold for $32.99. So definitely a great profit there. All right, now this is an item that I actually almost left at a garage sale. And the reason I almost left it was because when I turned it over, I saw this expiration date of 2018. And I was like, yeah, probably not a good idea to be selling expired items on eBay. But the wife looked it up and they still sell. So we purchased 11 brand new boxes like this for $15. And just the one, we only sold one so far, paid for the whole lot. So, and obviously we charge shipping on this as well. Paid for the whole lot. So now the rest of the items is pretty much money in the bank. So look out for these things like this. And definitely, even if you see that the item has expired, look it up, because there still may be a market for it. I was really surprised, especially when my wife told me they sell for about 20, 25 bucks per box. I'm like, 20, 25 bucks for some expired goods. But this is like a powder. They come in like little individual packets. So they don't really, I guess they last a lot longer than the expiration date. All right, here's an item. This is a Sony 5-disc DVD home theater system. And this item, if you go to read here, I made sure that I notated that the door has to be opened manually. So the system works great. It works excellent. But the door, for some reason, doesn't open on its own anymore. And I took a look at it. Looks like there's some kind of motor issue in there. But all you got to do is just pull it open by hand, like I said, which I mentioned. And it sold for 70 bucks. I think I got this. This actually may even be considered free, because I actually purchased a TV with this as well, because I needed to replace the TV in our game room. And because that one, the lightning took it out. So I had to replace it. And this with the TV, I purchased for like 70 bucks, I believe. So definitely, sorry, my kids running around. My son's in his bathing suit. They're about to go in the pool. So where was I? So 70 bucks, definitely good turnaround there. So, all right, these Converse actually didn't take long to sell. We just recently picked these up from Goodwill. Probably say $5, $6, $7. I don't remember the exact price that we paid for them. But they sold very quickly, and they sold for $60. So, and these are like a suede material. So it looks like these suede Converse sell pretty quickly. So if you guys see those suede ones out there, get on them because they sell. All right. Okay, and here is a brand new, I'm surprised about this one actually as well. Brand new season 10 Simpsons DVD set. And I almost missed this at a garage sale as well. My wife spotted it. Mama Snake spotted it. And they wanted $2 for it. So we picked it up. Sold for $29.99. So heck of a good sale there. Good return on investment. I thought when I originally saw this, I thought maybe, you know, 10, 15 bucks, maybe something like that. 30 bucks. Awesome. All right. This is from the lot. Again, for you guys who follow the channel, there was a yard sale that we went to in which I asked if they were selling, you know, if they had any games, video games or consoles they were selling. She did not have any out, so I was just inquiring. And then she said, you know what, my son is going to the Army or whatever, and he's selling all of his stuff. So I left her my my information, and she reached out to me that day, and we made a deal. I bought 6 different units. 3 of them, I believe, were actual consoles, and then the other 3 were handheld, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So anyway, so we paid about $275 for it, and we're not quite up to the part where we're in profit yet, but we are getting close quickly because a lot of that stuff is selling, especially these GameCube games. Sports GameCube games. I know that, you know, if you guys are new to the business, most sport games don't really sell, especially for like 360, PlayStation 3, you know, those types of systems. But the GameCube, they're selling, and they're selling for a pretty good amount. So keep an eye out for those. Just because it's sports on the GameCube doesn't mean that it's not worth anything. All right, and the last item we're going to show you today is, here's an Under Armour Polo 2XL. The size is a huge benefit here as far as sellability and the amount that you get for it as well. So yeah, this sold $24.99, free ship. All right, so that's it for what sold. So now we're going to get into unboxing these camera items that I purchased. All right, guys, so let's first thing I want to do is I want to kind of show you the setup for when I'm doing the testing and things that affect, which is right here, right? So you guys are familiar with that, right? Now this is what this part looks like. So the part that is, I guess, the equipment portion of it, right? So we have the EOS 80D with the Rode mic on the top, and then we have this light here, which is pretty big light. And so when I turn that on, you know, I would imagine that I'm getting enough light on myself so that I don't have those dark moments, like the light, there's a lot of light adjustment. So, I mean, obviously there's settings on there that I'm going to work with, you know, learn how to use as well. But light is the key regardless. So I want to make sure that lighting is taken out of the equation when I start learning how to adjust the settings on the camera itself. So let's show you what we got here. Okay, can't show that part, huh? Gotta make sure I keep that address out of there. I forgot about that. So we're gonna open from the bottom. 1 second here. Can you see the box? Yeah. All right. Grab a knife. kniff, as Ryan would say, over at Rally Roots. All right. We'll go ahead and pull these things out. Okay, so here we go. This is a Zedio handheld grip. And before I open it, the plan is to attach this bottom portion to the tripod. Then the camera will sit on top of this portion here. The mic would be set onto one of these little areas here, and then the light on the top. So that's the plan. So let's oh man, I put the knife away. I need it again. Okay, let's see. Can you guys see me in there? I don't even know if you guys can see me or not. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Nothing else in there. So that looks like that's the gist of this thing. This is where I hook it onto the tripod, and I guess you got all kinds of different ways that you could tie this down. Huh. Alright. And then this part here is actually supposed to be on the top. Oh, I see what they did. Obviously for packing purposes. There's no instructions that came with this, so kind of have to just figure it out, which is not very difficult. Okay, so that's how that looks. Yeah. And then you could also take this off of the tripod, and then you can kind of, it's got a handle here, you can kind of film holding the camera like this, or like this, and I guess other ways as well. But, alright, now this is a light I purchased. It's from Newer. Oh, this, I was going to tell you the price. I forget. 20 bucks, I think. Yeah, it was like 20 bucks, 18 bucks, something like that. It wasn't that expensive. Now, they have ones that come with like a bunch of other attachments and stuff like that obviously brings up the cost, but all I needed was this guy up here. Alright, so here's the light that I picked up. It's got 176 to 216 pieces of LED, so that's, I'm assuming, bulbs. It does have an adjustable, has dimmer, I guess, is what you would call it. And this is actually comes with a rechargeable battery as well. And I believe I purchased the one that comes with 2 batteries. And this was somewhere, yeah, I did. All right, this one was somewhere in the realm of 40 bucks, I believe. So let's go ahead and get a battery charging. How about that? Let's get both batteries charging. second. Guys. Here's the first issue. Where's the brick? Kidding me right now? There's no brick. I mean, really? Okay, now this light over here, let me put this knife away. This light over here I picked up at Goodwill. Actually, one of the reasons I picked it up is because it has a USB port on it. Thankfully it does, because if not, I would have to use a random brick to charge this item. There it goes, it lit up. So, unless the brick is in here. I doubt it though. Unbelievable. How is it not going to come with a brick? Alright, so let's get these charging. Okay, that's one. Alright. So those are charging. Now let's open the light. And from what I understand, it is pretty big. So it's, I mean, it's not small. It's not huge, but it's not small. And this actually comes with like filters as well. So you can make the room, I guess, amber colored. And it has a white one as well, which I think I'd probably just take off and just use the natural light. Yeah, I'd probably just use it like that. With no filter on it. See what else is in here. Is there a brick in here? Nope. What is that though? Instructions. Who needs instructions? Okay. So this is the part that goes here. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's the ticket. Now that has the adjustment there. All right. So now this would sit up here, like so. All right, let me get a little flathead. I want to tighten that down pretty good. That doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Am I going to tighten this down too, or what? I don't see the point of this one. So we'll just leave that be. Tighten this down for now. There we go. Now let's go ahead and grab the mic. And this mic would sit, let's see, where the input's on the right side, so it would have to go on this side here. Uh-oh. Okay, what's going on there? I gotta get that screwdriver to it, looks like. There we go. There we go. It's a little ugly looking, but it'll work. Now let's get the camera on it. Okay, so first thing I gotta do is take this off. It's the part that attaches to the tripod. Then that has to go here somewhere. Now the camera goes here. Oh. This is kind of hard to do with the camera. There we go. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to turn this anymore in here. So maybe I take this part back off. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take this off. And then I'll tighten that down first, then tighten this down. So let's actually back this up just a little bit. Put it somewhere in the middle. Sorry if you guys can't see this all that well, but okay. So there we go. Make sure that that's straight. And then we're gonna finish tightening this down. Make sure it's nice and tight. There we go. Now we can basically screw this bottom part in by hand here. Beautiful. I think we got it. Okay, and then this goes into the mic area. And there we go. Well, without the annoying strap that I have on here, the neck strap, then you can hold it like this, like I mentioned, or like this. So what I'll do is I'll let these charge for a little bit here, and we'll go ahead and connect it up to the tripod. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the tripod now. And once we can see this light working, that would be nice. But there you go. That's the contraption. So let's hope that that does the trick for future videos. All right, guys. So here we are. It's on. So apparently, in order to turn it on, you have to hold the power button down for 1 second. That's reading 99 because I have it on the brightest level. So here's the light that it's producing here now. So it is super bright. Super bright. So I think that'll do the trick. Here, let me show you. Let me dim it for you. Let me see if I can go. There we go. It's getting dimmer. I don't know if you can tell on camera. Yeah, there we go. That's the dimmest. That's the lowest it goes. The dimmest it goes. Yeah, it's producing like no light. But then, woo! I'm assuming that's max level. Man, that's bright. All right, so I think mission is accomplished here. So let's hope, guys, that that does the trick for the next testing video or whatever other video that I use this camera for. Hopefully that takes good care of that lighting situation. All right, so next, in just a few minutes here, get the family together, and we're going to go ahead and open that order from RVA Flips. So we'll see you in a minute. All right, guys. So this is the package that, or the order that we purchased or made from RVA Flips. Justin. So we're gonna open her up.
I said, what did you get?
All right, here we go.
Look at that, some bubble wrap sitting there.
Yeah, use that fat bubble too.
Yep.
Nice and protected.
Oh, it's a bobblehead.
Oh, who is it, Drake?
Post Malone.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he looks exactly like the Post Malone guy.
There's a card right there.
I've seen the Post
That's what it
Malone
says.
guy.
Thank y'all for the support. I'll check out the channel. Thanks, Josh, Lily, Jacqueline, and Drake. Justin from RVA Flips. Right on. There it is, Post Malone. Let's open this up here real quick.
Wow, plastic wrap, everything.
Yeah, he puts that so it doesn't like get moist inside or.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I have a bobblehead that you can see the spring.
Right on. Oops, there's a blemish right there that wasn't disclosed in the description. We're gonna have to do a return. No, I'm just kidding. No, man, this is freaking awesome. Thank you so much. What do you guys think? Here.
It's awesome.
Oh wow, it's very lifelike.
Yeah, those pops are like, I can see the addiction. You know what I
I
mean?
thought there was something on his nose. It's an actual like nose ring. I thought like there was, you know, a blemish or something. But nope. Wow, his fingernails are even painted black. Can you see? That's crazy how
Right.
detailed
Drake, what's
they
your favorite song?
From Post Malone?
Yeah.
My favorite song from Post Malone is Sunflower.
That's right. Right
And
on.
I listens to it every day.
All right, guys. So anyway, Justin, thanks again. For those of you who watch my channel who might not watch RVA Flips, definitely go check them out.
Yes, definitely.
And
Hit the subscribe button.
yep, don't forget to like, subscribe,
and
and
share.
Till next time.